Cocoa Puffs will aid your nuts. Cocoa Puffs will aid your nuts.
Okay, so today in this video, I just wanted to make this demonstration tutorial for Todd and any incels that you can't get laid. I just wanted to make this little quick tutorial on how to kill your libido, essentially. Which I was in Todd's server, but I've been banned a couple times. Y'all might know me as the Slasher Man. And I was kind of demonstrating. I just kind of got high that night, and I was in Todd's voice channel, and I kind of demonstrated that it's not as bad as people may say. I mean, most of you are probably like, "What the hell are you talking about?" And I'll tell you right now what I'm talking about. I know a couple methods to kill your libido so you don't even care about, girls and all that shit. And since I can't, demonstrate the way I did in Todd's voice channel, I'm gonna demonstrate with this inflated gloves. Now, I only have one. They just pretend this is like two set of testicles, Just use the power of your mind, really. Anyways, so there's one method that I've actually demonstrated. I actually demonstrated a couple methods. Well, one method is you just twist your balls like so. Just keep twisting. Like, just stretch it out. Don't just twist. Stretch it out like so. Just twist. Alright, if you're with me, Todd, and everybody else watching this and maybe, suffering this problem. Cocoa Puffs and bran flakes didn't seem to work for Todd all that well. You know what I'm saying? He seems to have unaged nuts. So teenage nuts, because his nuts just seem to stay young and youthful, which is funny. But it's true in Todd's case, but I've been trying to message him saying, eat more Cocoa Puffs and bran flakes, and you're gonna get nuts like a 90-year-old man pretty quick. They'll just be kind of drooping and sagging and all wrinkly and shit, and they won't be working too good. You can kind of play tennis with them, or pong, or fist like just wiggle them up and down, shake them around a little bit. Maybe he could be like a cheerleader. He can go to high school or something, and do the little the little ball things they do. He can just play with them like so, just chill on the varsity football team or some shit like that. So that's one method. He just stuff his face with Cocoa Puffs and bran flakes like he does. Anyways, on to the more quicker method. Just keep twisting. You'll hear some snapping and some light popping sounds, and followed by immediate pain. But just ignore the pain. Yeah, just ignore that pain, buddy. And just force yourself through it, man. It'll be all over. I mean, you got, like 20 years you say you're gonna live? You might want to live more than that after this, because you won't have libido. You'll be wanting to enjoy the things in life, like your tennis shit and all that. And but you won't be worried about coming anymore, I'll tell you that. The trick is, it's very simple. Just cut off any circulation to your nuts, That's really the goal here. And there's a couple ways to do that, like twisting until you hear the snap, crackle, pop. And your balls will feel extra loose. And they'll just be kind of more dangly than before, because everything will be kind of disconnected in there except your skin. So there's that, and you can just play with them a little more after that. So that's one method. The other method is, get a very light object. Just place your nuts on your desk. Let me get something light. Yeah. Because you can actually have a couple uses with the wrench. This is actually a good example right here. But this is pretty light to start with. Just place it on your nuts, you know, have a good little time on your computer, do whatever the fuck you want to do, as long as you have this object on your nuts just sitting there. So, and I say start with light objects first, because, you know, you don't want to put something too heavy on there and just smash your nuts. I mean, you could do that if you're really pain resistant, you know, have a good pain tolerance like I do, but I'm assuming you don't, so, you know, just do that. Get heavier objects over time, so over time it'll kind of, you'll get used to the pain, and your body will kind of adapt to it in a way, in my experience. Just get heavier objects, man, and just let it simmer and sit there, and eventually your body will kind of get used to it, but the damage will be equally as bad. But in your case, good, because your nuts won't be bothering you anymore. So just don't do that, but just let them sit. Heavier objects, cut off more circulation quicker. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe a couple weeks, a month later or something. Your nuts will be completely, like, there won't be any circulation, no more production, you know what I'm saying? No more production of testosterone, and your nuts. I like doing it. You're nuts. Oh man, I love this stuff. Oh shit. So that's another way to do it. Just gradually cut off circulation, and this will be the kind of the more time-consuming way, but the less painful way. You know, you want to twist your balls. That'll be the quick and painful way, but this is the slow and not as painful way. Another method you can do with this wrench in particular is to take your nuts. Okay, take your nuts. And gradually do this. Close the wrench on not your actual nuts, but you know the thing that kind of connects to it, like this. Not your actual nuts, because that'd be too painful. But you know, the scrotum sac, the part that connects to your body. Just squeeze that until there's nothing left. And that'll be a little bit more painful than the last method, where you just put heavier and heavier objects on your balls. You know, I got weights. I got a whole gym, and I've actually put that 100-pound plate. That's not 100 pounds, you dumbass. That 100-pound plate right there that I normally just warm up with chin-ups. I put that on my balls, and that was pretty fun. But let's just say, you know, I got pretty strong balls. But I do that for different reasons. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that's another method. Just constrict with a wrench. That'll cut off your libido. But, you know, if you want the most painless kind of normie way to do it, just keep eating Cocoa Puffs and bran flakes. Just eat more of that shit. And just more sugar and all that stuff to suppress your testosterone production. And keep drinking that water with the aspartame in it, because that'll help too. Don't listen to your boomer parents. Because after all, each generation is getting less and less testosterone. You can look at the studies. You know, your grandfather probably had a lot more testosterone than you did. So, I mean, you know. Oh, man. And you know, do this, like, you get used to the pain and stuff when you squeeze your nuts like that. But, you know, that's all about it to say for this video. If I think of more methods to suppress and get rid of your libido for good, I'll think of something to make a new video for everybody. But if y'all need, you know, suggestions, if you got all suggestions, just put in the comment section below, and I'll definitely I'll get y'all fixed up. All right, see you later, guys.